Today's experience is all about murder, and our magic backpack, which we fill with a sword, a shield, and some food. Then,
This is where we get to the murdering.
we have 3 energy to start. That means I have 3 moves. 1 shield to add some shield, and then 2 attacks onto that innocent creature. Then it's his turn. He's going to hit my shield, which didn't do anything. I've got 3 attacks at 7 damage each. That means he's going to... I didn't see he had shield. So we lost 7 health. That's not the end of the world because we can finish it off. Then I leveled up, so that means I can make more space in my backpack. It's important to have lots of room for all my loot. Speaking of which, what did the idiot drop for us? Well, there is a bow that's uncommon. Arrows to the right of this get extra damage. So we're going to go ahead and put that there for now. Then I've only got 1 spot left, so we're going to do maybe this. Deals 12 damage to all enemies. Which brings us to a new area full of all sorts of experiences. First up though, we've got to murder some things. The first thing I'm going to do is add some shield. Then you know what? I'm going to use this meal to add some energy and some energy again. Then I'm going to add more shield to myself. I'm going to use the acid to hit both the slimes pretty hard, and then I'm going to murder that one and then almost murder this one. Now it's this thing's turn to... it recovers 5 health every turn, so I'm just gonna murder it. Now for those rare items. Okay, we did get an arrow, which is very good to mix with my bow naturally. We did find rare nunchucks though. They deal 12 damage, but for every item beside them in my backpack, they do damage to myself. But I do kind of like the way it does a lot of damage, so maybe we can just kind of hide things. Maybe we'll put 1 item there. We'll do a little bit of damage to ourselves. Then again, we don't need the sword anymore if we have nunchucks. We're gonna take a... Never mind, we're not going to take anything else. All right, we have a pretty basic setup. Eventually, we can sell things when we find a merchant, but for now, I'm limited to, you know, my 3 items anyway. So the first thing I'm going to do, add some shield. Then we're probably going to beat this bee to death because I know I can kill it. So nunchuck 1 and nunchuck 2. Now the mouse's turn. Didn't really do anything. We're going to add a little bit of shield to ourselves. So we have 8 shield, and we're going to nunchuck that thing twice. We tore through its shield and then some. It tried to get through my shield. I think I can probably, yep, kill it now. That's going to give me 4 more spaces, so I'm maybe going to open up these. That way I can give myself room away from my nunchuck, though I could have done that better. Lots of things to choose from here, including a wheel, which is rare. Okay, so this moves forward until stopped, and adjacent weapons get plus 5 damage, so that's going to give me 1 damage back, but it's going to add 5 damage to the weapon. Okay, this fish is going to give me health regeneration. I want a key to open a chest, and this is going to hurt some enemies. Never mind, I already took my 3. Okay, before going to the chest of valuables, we're going to go start another fight. The first thing I want to do is add regeneration. Now I'm going to heal a little bit consistently. I think I want to try this wheel. So that means this should do extra damage. We want to add some shield to ourselves too though. And then if we hit the bee, we can maybe one-shot it now. Nope. I'm not sure if that added its damage properly. That's probably fine though, and I think we just got a curse. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that there for now. I don't really care. So we healed. I don't really know what they did. So shield's going back on. We're going to murder this guy, and then we're gonna hit him. He hit me, but my regeneration came back. I don't really know what that's... Oh, okay, we used that up. I think that just eats up a turn. We're going to add some shield back and hit him again. My turn again. I'm going to use this. I'm going to try this thing again. Maybe it's only the direction it's pointing. Anyways, I've got 3 energies now. So nunchuck, and he's dead. There's a cool weapon like an electric wand, which probably pairs nicely with other things. When combat ends, add luck. I think that's just going to help me find rarer stuff. This is just going to help, like, I splash out on enemies and bad things happen to them. I think that's really all I want here. Unless I want to try and take something to sell it. I thought this was a merchant. It was actually a chest of valuables. We did find a key. We did find a healing fish. So we do have some decent stuff. But we've got to go through a fight before we get to a merchant. So let's add some shield. Just a little bit. Because I think we can kill this bee because they're not that strong. We're going to hurt ourselves because of these nunchucks. But we murdered a bee, so it was worth it. Okay, now we're going to shield ourselves maybe twice. Just to be sure we've got lots of protection. Because we're going to need lots. He's got 32. I can do 12 per hit. So I could actually kill him in 3. Done. We hurt ourselves pretty badly though. We did, however, level up, so let's give ourselves those 3 spaces. We got a gold cleaver. That basically boosts things diagonally to it. I don't really love that. The regeneration fish is pretty good. I'm going to move this over here where there's less stuff around it. Then I think I'm going to add another luck ring. We're just going for a luck build, I guess. Okay, here's the merchant for the first time. So we're going to get rid of some of the stuff we don't really want, like this wand. This wheel is a fun idea. I don't really like the way it works. So we're up to 8 extra gold. The cleansing potion can go, that's 9 gold. Whatever this is can probably go. So there, we have 11 gold for all of our collectibles. We have some healing. He's got some stuff he can sell, though we're not super rich. I think I will take a bronze breastplate though. It's on sale. Each turn adds 2 block. Adjacent weapons get +1 damage.
It was on sale.
So I could actually put it here and that would actually kind of balance out. It would give me a bit of armor and add damage to my nunchucks. Okay, then we're going to go over here to the spot of valuables. That had a knife. It does 8 damage and 2 poison to the enemy, which is actually pretty good. I need to be careful because I'm going to start putting stuff next to the nunchucks and that's a little bit counterproductive. But I do think I want the boots because if I put them next to the armor, they actually get boost for extra block off of each other. So we'll see how that feels. So naturally now I start with 6 block. We can add a little more with the shield. Then we can hit a B, which obviously we're doing damage to ourselves with, but that's the way it is because we have 3 adjacent items currently. I also use my regen fish, so I should be regenerating health this turn. We also added some shield. Now we're going to hit him. We're going to hit him again, and we're going to start hurting ourselves. But I can also add 8 HP. That's going to bring me back to full health. And we hit him. We're only taking 2 damage to ourselves. My turn again. So I can reorganize, actually. If I put this over here, we're going to take less damage suddenly. Then we hit him. No, wait, out of energy. Okay, now we kill him, and he's dead. I was hoping this extra luck would give us more stuff than it is. We do have a few keys we gotta use still. It would be nice to make a little bit of room. Next fight, pretty much the same strategy, except the idiots are a little bit stronger this time around, but you know what? That's okay. So we can definitely kill the slime. We're going to add some shield, and then we're going to hit you once. Okay, so I can do 36 damage. I could almost kill it. Well, almost kill him. We added some shield and he's dead. Come on, legendaries. We did get a tunic. Okay, the tunic actually adds more block than the bronze armor. The bronze armor adds damage, but I'd rather get the extra block right now. There's a chest of free valuables that come with a legendary feather helmet. So we're gonna have to see if I can fit that in somewhere somehow. So if that goes there, it's gonna add 7 block. If there's more space below it, that might actually work like that. It might not need empty space below it. It just needs space below it. Obviously this isn't gonna work because there's 3 items near so we're going to get rid of a key. I could probably reorganize this better, but I'm not going to. So we'll see what the merchant has for sale, and we don't really have anything to sell right now. I kind of only want legendary stuff. He has nothing. Brings us to a new area. We've almost leveled up again, which is going to be great because I need to get away from these nunchucks. But we get 16 block just for existing. So we're going to hit him for 36 damage, and we still have shield left over. Okay, he still managed to hit me pretty hard there, but he's dead. And as long as we keep building up shield, our nunchuck self-damage won't be so bad. But I'm going to open up like that, and I think I can put the nunchucks here. So if they go like that, we get 3 items of our choosing. Here's another legendary item. On use, 2 poison to all enemies, 1 poison to self, add 2 mana to connected mana stones. Oh, and even these boots are actually rare. Weapons in this column get 1 damage. It's heavy. I think we're just going to straight up swap that out for our boots. For each base above this item, it gets plus 0.5 block. We're going to take the Necronomicon. Then actually, if we put this down, adjacent and diagonal armor get plus 1 block. So that's going to help these guys with extra block. So there's 16 armor to start, and we can kill whatever we want, really. I don't want to poison anything yet with that, because it's going to poison myself as well. But we can kill 1 slime. I think we've got a curse. Curse of slime. So each turn it removes 2 HP. I think I can just get rid of it there. We have lots of shield right now, so let's just nunchuck the life out of the slime. 1 more turn should do it. Okay, we got another curse of slime. That's fine because you're dead. There is a rare helmet that basically adds dodge. I have a legendary helmet, so I'm just going to stick with that. I did get a potion that deals 30 damage if I want to use that. For now, we're just going to start another fight. I'm just going to use a potion on that one just to kill it. And then we're just going to hit this one twice, and it's pretty much already dead. These nunchucks are strong. So that thing just wanted to add some shield back, so we're just going to kill it. There's a regen potion. Add 6 regen to self. I think I'm going to take that because 6 regen is really good. And there's an unknown event here. What are you? If I give 1 gold, I gain 5... Do I not have a gold? Okay, I get it. I need to start a fight then. Okay, well, here you go. 1, 2, 3, you're dead. Looks like I got another curse. Big deal. So, yeah, that's fine. We're going to eat that up. We're maybe going to use a regen because our health is going to drop a little bit. And we're going to nunchuck the life out of you. There's my beautiful thing again. So, can we get rid of this? Yeah, we can. Then we kill you. I found a tasty fly. I don't know. It doesn't really say it does anything. It's just a rare fly. I'm sure it pairs with something somewhere, but for now that's about the most interesting thing. There is a rocket. I don't know how that works, and I don't have room for it. Oh, it's a single fight against a single idiot. All right, well, let's just hit it with a bunch of this. He's basically already dead. He's only got 10 health left. He was able to almost take away my shield, but not quite, so he's dead. Okay, now I'm back to the merchant. The tasty fly isn't worth anything, so I'm going to hold on to it strangely. That's only worth 1. That's only worth 1. That's worth 8. Legendary items are probably worth 8. But to be honest, I don't really want to sell anything else. I don't have a lot of money, but I don't really care. A rare axe would be cool. 10 vampirism. Oh, but then it also adds 3 poison to self, so if you don't get something killed really quick, you'll die from poison in a hurry. So that's fine by me. Chainmail is fun. I think I'm doing something wrong because I feel like I should have way more money than I do. But that's okay. We'll move on from here. Wow, that's a lot of idiots. Well, since there's 3 of them, let's use the Necromicon. They're all going to get +2 poison. We get 1. Actually, let's hit them with that twice. There we go. They've all got 4 poison. We've only got 2. We can survive with that. We got tons of shields, so let's start giving you a little one of those. Then it's their turn. They're going to start eating some poison damage. Oh, and the poison does wear off. I don't know if that comes off of my shield or not, but whatever, that's fine. Yeah, the poison just seems to drop off the shield. This guy doesn't have any shield, so we're going to go ahead and bully him out of existence. Okay, now he's out of shield also, so he's also dead. Now with all this luck, we're surely going to get something amazing like more space. We probably want space that's not anywhere near the nunchucks right now. I can reorganize if need be, but they need their space. Okay, all this luck is starting to pay off. We found another legendary Philosopher's Stone. If I use this, it destroys each consumable around it, but for every one it does, it gets me 1 energy, which would be pretty big. I also reorganized my backpack just a little. I see now that I probably should have been taking his gold this entire time. I didn't realize I could actually take this stuff. So that opens up an all new... I was wondering why I'd never had any money. I kept thinking that was the amount of money I had because it actually matched the amount of money that I have. Well, what do you expect? I'm stupid. We're going to open 3 valuable chests right now also. There's a rare sword that's pretty good. It does 10 damage. It can only be used 1 time per round unless there's a shield beside it. For every shield, you get to use an extra time. None of that's worth it. Okay, I did just find 2 vampirism is pretty good to steal some life. I'm going to take the tasty fly away because it doesn't seem to do anything. I'm going to add the piggy bank. Creates 2 gold when combat ends. That's going to help me make up for all the gold that I didn't pick up already because I'm stupid. Here's a locked door. We're going to go ahead and use this key to unlock it, which brings me to a chest of valuables. That looks fancy. Nope, that's a regular helmet. Or regen to self, I'll take that. Apparently the enemy here is the Ferret King. This is a different sort of layout. 125 health, huh? Alright, well, we're definitely going to do 4 regen to myself. I'm going to drink that to bring my HP back, and then I'm going to start nunchucking the life out of this idiot, which actually knocked him down almost 50 HP so far. He might be able to hit me pretty hard. Nope, not overly. Alright, well, here we go. Nunchuck time. Oh, he spawned a friend. Well, we're going to kill the original because if you can spawn friends, you need to stop doing that. So far, the shield is more or less holding up. You're dead. Now it's just time for the baby idiot. Okay, he just wants to respawn shield, which we can tear through and hurt pretty badly. Okay, I've still got plenty of health. So we won. There's our 8 coins. They automatically go into the backpack now, which is great. Okay, I did just find a barbell. When an adjacent item is present, it doesn't work, but if there's no adjacent things, all weapons get 100% bonus damage. That sounds perfect. Because I don't think I need my shield anymore, I've realized. So now I just need to try and find spots where things can go without getting too in the way. Well, we don't need a cup anymore. Well, the nunchucks currently are reading at 24 damage, so they're getting doubled. So I think that's working. Next set of valuables. The drink isn't much. That's kind of fun. That's bad. That's boring. Which brings us to the caves. There is a merchant right there. We need to kill a few things before we go to the merchant, preferably. So we can either say a prayer. We get 3 max HP. We can heal for 15. Let's get next to 3 max. Then we're going to go fight to see if my nunchucks work. So this guy's basically offering me a rare item of the same type. So if I give him like boots, he should give me legendary boots because he should be rare, but I'm a little nervous to trust him. But we're going to take that risk. There you go. We take the item and examine it. This is for a trade. There's no time to say no. Hope you like a hat. I already have one of these. Well, okay, that was a bad. I didn't realize, like, I thought you'd give me better boots, not armor. Sometimes it's hard being this stupid, but these are still doing 24 damage. I still get 17 block. So when it comes to like guys like that, we hit him for, yep, 24 whole damage, which kills him already. He only hit me for 9. He does have a pretty good shield, but I mean, I tear through that and then some with every attack, so our damage is just fine. I really do like the way the gold adds up automatically. There's a legendary weapon. So for every adjacent fish, this is going to get an extra 2 damage. For now, it's going to sit there. Then later, when I start getting some actual fish, we're going to add extra damage. That's actually doing 12 damage because it's doubled. Not currently, actually, because it's next to the dumbbell, but that's fine. I do want to go to the merchant right now. I want to sell the Necrom whatever for 8 gold. Maybe this other hat also for 8 gold because that's just lots of money. He didn't really have anything good, but I will take a key. I didn't even see how much that cost, but I don't really care. So nunchucks is still doing 24 damage, so we can actually just kill you and even hit you once. Dead. I really need some fish. Adjacent weapons get +1 poison. They take away 1 damage but add 1 poison, which is kind of good. There's a rare ring, which is at least worth money, I think. Oh, this is a legendary bow. I wasn't even gonna look at it. I probably should have also sold the Philosopher's Stone, but I don't really have a chance now, so I'm just gonna move it out of my stuff. I don't really probably need that either, so I'm just trying to kind of make room for the longbow wherever I can. Unfortunately, it's enormous, so it's just gonna have to go beside the nunchucks. I don't know if I'm ever even gonna use that, but it's important to have the option. My nunchucks are disabled because there's a piggy bank beside them, I think. So upon reorganizing, we're going to, whoops. Uh-oh, I really need to start reading what things do, so we need to put the piggy bank somewhere else. There can't be anything beside the nunchucks to use them. This guy can't really hurt me anyway, he just doesn't physically have the damage. But we did just have to sacrifice some pretty good items. But we're so strong now, it doesn't really matter. I did also just get something called a token of energy. Each turn adds 1 energy. That's huge by itself, but it's got to sit by itself. So if it's near any of that crap, it doesn't work. But I think that's actually so good that I'm going to try very hard to find a home for it. I did also find a fish which could add damage to the sword, but then if I have anything beside itself, it doesn't work because of the barbell. So I'm probably going to sell the fish sword, but everything's going to be all right. Okay, we're gonna, oh, I keep forgetting I can't have anything beside the nunchucks. That's going to disable that for now, but that's going to be as good as it gets. All right, well, we're only going to hit you. Actually, I think we save up some energy there. Our shield came back and you're dead. That guy actually hits really hard. So hopefully we were able to kill him fairly quickly because he can actually be... Well, he can't take out our shield, but that was tough. And we leveled up. So let's make a spot here for this thing in particular. And then maybe just something like that. So there's some interesting stuff. If we had a mana build, like a magic build, that would be good. I think for now we're going to take a little more luck because you can never have too much luck. That's a healing potion. You're going to go up there. And we're going to take a fish. Now I get 4 energy. I have 14 shield, which maybe isn't a ton, but we're going to use this for some healing plus energy. And I can take out my frustration on the mysterious slime. So let's go ahead and kill you. And then we're going to hit you twice. The slime hit back for the tiniest bit of damage and he's dead. I did find another necrom whatever, so I'm going to keep that just to sell it later. Okay, just another simple fight. I should be able to just obliterate everything. Okay, it wanted to give me a curse. Adjacent and diagonal weapons get +1 poison to self. So okay, we'll put that there. I don't think that's actually going to hurt me in any way, so you're dead. I just took a minor healing item from that one and chest full of valuables, which had nothing good, so we're moving on. Alright, enemies are in fact getting stronger, so what we're going to do is use this right away. Gonna throw that away if I can. Okay, I'm not allowed to do that. We're gonna take out the stronger. No, we're gonna take out the weaker one first. That way he's completely dead, and that's less damage coming back my way. This is a fun sword. On use deals 5 damage. For each space below this item, get +3 damage. So I'm thinking I could hopefully put it across the top. I just want to see if that works. And then, whoops. Go up top. Okay, well, even at this, it's dealing tons of damage. Obviously, everything else doesn't sit super well yet. But if we have that, the nunchucks can go so we can organize a little bit better. Maybe because it's heavy, it won't go anywhere. I don't really understand why it's not. I also think that after throwing so much stuff around, I think I actually lost stuff, like it permanently deleted out of my inventory, so that's not super fun. Oh, maybe because it's heavy, it pushes items out of the way, because it's back to 22 damage. Okay, I'm pretty sure because this is so heavy, this just doesn't really work. Like every time it just wants to sink down to the barbell, and it can't touch the barbell because it loses all of its damage. So as much fun as that might have been, we're not going to keep the legendary sword. I am going to sell some things to the merchant though, including 2 legendary items I don't want for big gold. And he does have a legendary sword himself. It deals 6 damage for each adjacent or diagonal curse, 6 more damage. As fun as that sounds, I think what I need are actually boots. If I had more cursey items right now, I'd be all for that. Anyways, back to the nunchucks. So we're still doing 24 damage, so lots of it. Speaking of curses, yeah, we'll go ahead and throw that there. Don't care, because you're about to die. Okay, these fights are definitely getting harder. I just bought some food off a weird stranger, monster, dealing 24, so I should be able to kill him right away. I want to get the strongest enemies dead first. And then you. They can't get through my shield because I've just got too much of it. These nunchucks are still doing great for me. And I did level up, so let's open up a little bit more space. The nunchucks are such an awkward thing to have. This is interesting. Gets 3 HP when combat ends, but I want more luck. I'm just basing this whole run on luck because I'll just find rare items that can carry me through because I don't know what I'm doing. Look at this guy. Thinks he's so tough.
I haven't said one word though.
Well, let's go ahead and nunchuck him all the way to death. Same with his stupid friend who took off 2 HP. Okay, we did find some cool stuff, including a legendary consumable. When used, the adjacent item gets 25% extra bonus damage. And we're going to take this idiot for another deal again. What about a key? Can you give me a better key? Oh, he got me a cap. I don't want your cap. Thank you, though. A key is not a cap. Okay, so I should be able to use this. How do I select it? Okay, there we go. So now this is 27 damage instead, so it does even more. Kind of wish I had something rarer than nunchucks to use, but that's okay. Okay, that hurt a lot. We're gonna use the regen fish because these guys can actually hurt me quite a bit. Didn't realize things got so tough suddenly, but with all this luck, we're obviously gonna get something amazing. Well, I did get this, a bubble. On use adds huge regen and stuff to myself, so we'll save that for a hard fight. Everything else can die. Merchant hopefully has something amazing. Okay, I did also find an axe that's pretty good because it only deals 4 damage, but for each adjacent item, it gets +1 damage. So I think if I were to put it somewhere like this and to surround it entirely with all my little items, then it would actually get a ton of damage. Oh, maybe that doesn't work as a stupid barbell. Yeah, I forgot about the barbell. Otherwise, that would have been a pretty good idea, but the axe doesn't let me do that. So we'll take some luck and maybe a key because I'm sure we'll use that up somewhere. Okay, looks like a boss fight and we're pretty low on health, so that's a little bit scary. We're going to use the bubble right away if we need that regen really. 350 health. Oh, and I forgot I can't use the nunchucks right now. I think we might die here. Okay, we get 2 hits on him, I guess. So 1, 2. He's got 300 health left. Hopefully he doesn't hit as hard as I think he might. The regen is going to help. I don't actually know what he just did to me, but we get to hit him 4 times now, so he's at least down to 200 health. He spawned another, like, badger, I think. Either way, I want this strong guy dead so he can stop summoning other badgers. So, yep, that hurt pretty badly. I think I can kill him, though. Then the little one should be easy, because he can't even break my shield. And he's dead. The barbell was good, but it's starting to work against me. But I'm going to use this. All weapons get this effect applied when an adjacent diagonal armor or shield is present. This item gets disabled, but all weapons get +6 damage. These all kind of work against me. It's sad because the way I have it set up worked good in the early game. Now it's just kind of hurts. I did find another Necronomicon, and I've got 1 million of those, so I don't even want that. So things are going to be even harder now. 160 health for basic idiots. So I think they're probably going to do lots of damage to me as well. We can't hit them in 1 turn anymore. Yep, they're getting through my shield. All right, not super great, but I've been through worse. Wow, I think he actually missed on the second attack, which let me live that one. Oh, we do have our shield though, so that's just saving me. There's a legendary ring. So it adds 1 energy each turn. When a weapon is used, this item gets destroyed. Not entirely sure if that means like if it's connected to it through conductivity. So we're going to take away this one because it's basically, I think what this one does is just better because it doesn't need another item to make it work. So yeah, we got 4 energy, but we're probably also, oh, okay, the item does break right away anyway. Never mind. Okay, we're about to take a pretty bad curse. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. We've got 5 health and 20 shield. So thanks to that curse, we couldn't even kill that thing. We can only get 3 hits in. We're okay, but just barely. Okay, right. Another curse. Great. Just what I wanted. We're dead. This is pretty addicting, though. I'm going to be at this for a while.